All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to break down which is better, a pre-sale or a resale in real estate. And for this example, we're going to use a $200,000 property. So let's just get started with the math first, and then afterwards we'll go over some of the pros and cons. So first, let's say they're both worth 220K, but in the second year, this one's worth 220 because this is a pre-sale. Let's say it's 220, and then we're going up by 10%, okay? This is a very common amount, and also it's easy math. Some people say as high as 12, some people say as low as 6, maybe 8, but we're gonna go with 10 just to keep it simple. So year 2, it's worth 220. Year 3, it's worth 242, and then year 4, it's worth 266. So the $200,000 home is now worth $266,000, and now your pre-sale is now done, and you own a $260,000 home. Now, on this other example, the same thing's going to happen. The numbers go the same either way. So it's not like pre-sale have like this magical built-in formula for raising how much it's worth. An existing is also worth the same amount. So the same 200,000 home is still going to be worth 266,000. The difference is this one also has what's called ROI, return on income. So if you're renting it out as a property rental or vacation rental, you could also earn the same 10%. So let's see what that would be like. But instead of just a 10,000 in net equity, you'd also get ROI. So this is going to be an extra 20,000. Just to keep it simple, let's just say it's 20,000 each year, and then so that's going to be a $60,000 in ROI. But let's say that those numbers are too optimistic. Even if you only get $30,000, that's $30,000 in actual cash money, and you still have the $266,000 home. All right, now let's talk about the pros and cons of buying a pre-sale. Now, we'll start with some of the pros. The pros, obviously, for the lower prices, as I mentioned earlier, but sometimes those numbers are just would have happened naturally. Obviously, sometimes you do get friends and family discounts, things like that. Second pro is customization options. Obviously, if they're building it for you, you can choose to modify things, you can choose to change things, add things, things like that. The other pro is newest amenities, newest infrastructure. You get all those things built in, and you get to choose all those things. Sorry, my hand was slipping. Some of the cons are uncertainty delivery time. As you know, in this world we live in, things don't happen as planned. So it's possible that it takes longer than expected. Another con is limited access to your ROI. As I mentioned before, you don't have access to that cash value. Now let's talk about a resale. So some of the pros are you get immediate availability. So you don't have to wait 2 to 3 years just to get your apartment. Second is you get established community and amenities. So same thing, you don't have to wait for things to happen. That's already built in because you already got it. And then sometimes you get a historical performance. So you get to know how this property is going to do in the rental market. Some of the cons include limited customization. Obviously, if you want to change anything, you have to do it afterwards. Obviously, you may have the potential for higher prices. And then you also have the potential for maintenance issues. If there's anything wrong with the building, you'll have to take care of it. But here in Tulum, there are tons of existing brand new properties. If you have any questions about this, let me know in the comments or shoot me a DM.